Welcome back to QB Film Room. Today we're taking a look at how do we use the over dig inside release takeoff concept and how it was implemented last night by the Detroit Lions and former Michigan QB Jake Rudock. Kyle Shanahan, who was the offensive coordinator in Washington and then also in Houston, now he's the offensive coordinator down in Atlanta. He first introduced this concept into the league with Rex Grossman and then even RG3, but what it entails from a bare bones perspective is this wide receiver is going to run an over out. So he's going to press vertical. He's got to get inside of leverage. And then he's got to stem it vertical and then run across the field. Okay? This X receiver, his main responsibility is to get inside and get going with some horsepower and run as fast as he can inside and then vertical. So he's going to influence his safety, and this corner will run with him by default. Here, we have an extra offensive lineman, essentially. He's going to be our H-back / tight end. He serves as an extra offensive lineman. As you can see, he is off the line of scrimmage, though. So he can maximize space and then also leverage in terms of IDing any stunts or blitzes. The split for Y is a little bit narrow. He's close to the offensive line, and that's done purposely so he can get inside and then he can press vertical and get over. Finally, our Z receiver down here is going to run a dig at about 80%. So we have a dig, we have the over, and then we have an inside release takeoff with the running back after the play action fake, which will influence these linebackers. He's going to widen and be a safety valve check down. And as you'll see, he will actually widen this linebacker here to create the passing window here. So we're going to go ahead and let this run full speed and watch it happen. So pre-snap, Cincinnati was actually in a too-high shell. And they stay in that too-high shell. This route concept is ideal against single high to utilize the hash marks and that void. But because of the X receiver was so aggressive in his release, as we'll take a look right here, he influences two people deep. Two defenders are influenced by him deep. Then as we can see, our wide receiver here ensures that he gets inside of this linebacker and presses his eyes and his head vertical before he stems over to make his cut. All right, so he gets inside, stems vertical, then he plants that right leg and gets over, but he doesn't give the route away too soon.